Halo guys, kali ini kita akan bermain jadi dukun ya guys ya. Kita bermain Hogwarts Legacy. Let's go. Kita bikin karakter dulu nih. Ini bagus nih. Rambutnya bisa diganti gak sih? Ganti muka. Kacamata kah? Biar kayak real life. Kacamatanya bulat, cok. Rambutnya. Rambut. Ini kah? Goreng. Itu bagus sih. Warna. Itu warna apanya, cok? Oh. Gas warna biru. Ini apa nih? Oh. Ada tato gak guys? Ada codet anjir. Oh, nih biar kayak Kakashi anjir. Alis. Kayak kurang. Ini enggak sih? Oh. Bagus yang awal sih. Ini ada ini. Gas warna biru. Abu-abu gak sih? Nah ini aja dah. Oke. Gas.
It appears we are almost ready to depart.
Okay.
It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Mukanya Harry Potter anjir.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Jadi kereta terbang, coba. One of those men. motor, Cok. Sepeda motor, Bang. Kita berandai-andai menjadi dukun di sini, Bang.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a
Dukun
5th year.
magang.
How
Dukun
extraordinary.
cinta.
It is
Real
indeed.
dukun cinta,
None
real.
of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been
Sebenarnya
honing their
ada
magical skills
standar.
for 4 years now, the
Jadi kayak
headmaster
ini,
asked if
kayak
I could get
kakak
our new student up to speed a bit
Mas
before
Lupa.
the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
Wih, goblin.
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this.
Apa tuh?
It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
Nggak bisa dibuka.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
Oh, cuma kita yang bisa lihatnya. Buat kita ini. Wih, langsung kebuka, Cok.
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We didn't.
Ada naga. Wah. Kabur. Yellow. Ini yang pengen tampil.
The key! Give me your hand!
Keren. Naga bonar itu, Cok.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Langsung sekarang.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion.
Wiggenweld potion.
That stuff will right you in a second.
Oh, potion.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Bisa lari kan? Oh ya sudah langsung dapat ini bukuan. Bagus.
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that.
Apa saja sih?
Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Mau diajar. Kedua.
Excellent!
Oke. Kita bisa seperti double door.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
Mana lagi guru? Woi, ini cok.
Ah, up there. We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself. Reparo!
Banget jembatan terbarunya. Apakah aku bisa sepertimu, guru?
Almost there.
would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Let's have a look around. Explore the ruins.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Dari na Profesor Cok.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Oh, portal kan? Portal.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
Oh, cuma kita yang bisa.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name?
Oh, langsung hilang.
Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Langsung berpindah, Cok. Oh. Kita udah masuk nih, Pak.
Hello?
Goblin Bank. Permisi.
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here?
Goblin.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank.
Bank. Bang.
Vault number 12, I presume.
Fuck.
Precisely.
Apa itu?
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you.
Keren. Darah, Cok.
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
Kereta nggak ini? Kereta zaman dulu.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number.
12.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
Momentous day.
On your way.
Balaman kan?
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank.
Karakter kita ini sama.
Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
Here we are. Apa ya isinya?
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
Apakah isinya uang?
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Kotak, ada kotak. Lumayan, dapat duit. Buat belanja-belanja.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected.
Kita dikunci
Let
di
me
luar.
think.
Oleh goblin.
There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Oh. Steady your one with Oke, oke. Pen.
Revelio.
Woi.
There!
Revelio.
I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Ada pintu.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Investigate. Cuma karakter kita.
Lumos!
Woi, Lumos.
This is no
Belajar,
ordinary
ya.
vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Masih ada monster. monster, guys.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Apa ini?
What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue?
Oh, patung.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Ke atas.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos. Oh, kita mempelajari Lumos. Let's go. Kita dapat lagi, guys, Lumos. Mana nih? Oke. Kedua segitiga. Oke.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Look out!
Potato!
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo! Deposo! Levioso! Expulso! Confrindo! Descendo! Levioso!
Potato!
Deposo! Expulso! Descendo! Levioso!
Lumos.
Confundo! Deposo! Confringo! Levioso!
Mana sih?
Confringo! Expulso! Deposo! Levioso!
Eh.
Expulso!
Potato!
Descendo! Expulso!
Stupefy!
Levioso!
Stupefy!
Deposo! Confringo! Levioso! Stay close!
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Revelio. Lumos. Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
Berharga, cok. Kan dapat duit.
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Protego! Lumos. I need to align these statues with their reflections. Stupefy! Protego! Stupefy! 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 Protego!
Sweet juga. Terus namanya sweet stupefy terletak. Oke. Oh my god.
Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy! Protego! Lumos.
We are big.
Protego! Stupefy! Protego!
Aja.
Protego! Stupefy! Lumos.
Woi, mati cok. Anjir.
Protego!
kita masih belajar. Oke. Kayaknya ada batasannya nyerang deh. Kegagalan sekali ya guys ya.
Lumos.
Mana lagi nih?
Revelio. Lumos.
Ini ada pohon. Profesor.
Revelio.
Oh, ada kotak. Lumayan dapat duit. Lagi kan? Let's go.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead. Zabrol is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Ingatan ya ini.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries.
Nyangkut tadi.
And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be
Bos Goblin,
bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
This is your next
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more
Jangan.
helpful.
Woi. Gimana, Cok? Profesornya kalah gitu. Wah.
I know a way out.
Mati si profesor. Lari profesor lari. Nice. Oh, mereka berhasil kabur.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
Where are we? Dimana kita?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both
Dimana
wanted
ini?
someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Hogwarts. Let's go. Siapa yang jenderal dulu? Jenderalnya.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that
Woi,
seems more
dikasih seragam guys.
appropriate. Now,
Let's go.
I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the
Apakah
ministry.
kita resmi jadi
They
ini?
need to know what happened to George and be warned of
Murid
Ranrock.
Hogwarts, ya?
For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Oke, kita masuk ke ini.
Phineas, Nigellus.
Nigellus Black.
Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky,
Mantap
we
sekali, Amelis.
might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Woi, banyak murid-muridnya, Cok. Jadi kangen nonton Harry Potter. Mukanya mirip anjir.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Masuk mana kak kita?
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes.
Masuk mana
A
nih, guys?
bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain
Waduh, nggak paham bahasa Inggris lagi, Cok.
expectations.
You come here with preference and certain expectation. I don't want to explore lah.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in
Masuk
you.
mana kak ini?
A
Hufflepuff,
certain
kah?
sense of... what is it?
Ambisi, loyal, loyalty kah? Loyalty lah.
A sense of loyalty? I believe myself to be a true friend. I know I value that trait in others.
You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend
Harusnya
delayed
ambisi.
your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
Masuk Hufflepuff. Kita masuk Hufflepuff guys. Oke lah. Warna kuning.
Better be Hufflepuff!
Betul, Cok, tebakanku. Beuh. Kayaknya sih yang merah.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Quidditch-nya di-cancel.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Disuruh bubar.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir.
Belum makan, Pak.
As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Belum juga dikasih makan, Cok.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff common room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of
Tap the barrel,
Helga
2 from the bottom.
Hufflepuff.
Hah? Oh, untung nggak disuruh coba, Cok.
Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Sekamar sama siapa dia? Oh, langsung time skip.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Oh, enggak time skip. Apa nih? Ngopi dulu, ngopi. Makan dulu, belum makan, Cok. Baru masuk langsung dikasih ini. Pilihan. Bagus juga nih tempat Hufflepuff. Woi, ternyata besar. Ini lobbynya kah?
Revelio.
Nggak ada apa-apa di sini. Nggak ada yang bisa diambil, Cok.
Revelio. I suppose some introductions are in order.
Lenora Everley.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I do have a lot to catch up.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed. 4 years of schoolwork is a bit...
4 tahun.
Being that far behind.
DO kah
I
kalau lebih
feel
dari 4 tahun?
so inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Nice to meet you.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Adieu. Introduce yourself to Arthur. Where Arthur? Where?
Have you ever seen a professor outside the castle? I find it jarring to see someone
Adele.
like Professor Weasley.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to
Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
Langsung nyampe cow beritanya diserang naga.
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Tanyalah uncle-nya lah, tipis-tipis.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Okay. Nice
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
Bisa si Arthur. Oh, ini.
Arthur's got you. It's all right. You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
Arthur Plumley. Wih, kucing ini.
Quite reach.
Meow.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Good luck,
Nice
Arthur.
meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor
Ada
Williams
hantu.
is waiting for them outside the common room.
Adore spending sunny afternoons in the viaduct.
Cok, ada hantu, cok. Cuma kita deh yang bisa ngeliat. Meet Professor Weasley.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time.
Oh, sudah pagi.
Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Oh, dikasih buku.
Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year.
Wizard Field Guide.
You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Okay.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Langsung dikasih tes, Cok.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding
number
lore.
1.
I certainly would have appreciated something like a field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Suruh kemana nih? Makan dulu kali, makan dulu.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
Oh iya. Pickle dirigible plum. Dirigible plum apa anjir? You just unlock a field guide challenge. Oh. Oke. Mana bukannya? Ini salah. Guide, okay?
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio.
Ya apa sih ini nggak bisa?
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Open map. Anjir, ada mapnya, Cok. Ada banyak api nih. Apa maksudnya? Suruh ngapain?
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Okay.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Thank you, Professor
Kita langsung
Weasley.
belajar
A
aja,
lot
guys.
to absorb on your first day,
Jangan terlalu
and you
banyak
have
nanya.
much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon
Udah nyampe
attack.
ke profesor
My
nih.
suspicion is that there's more to the
Berita
story
diserang
than a
naga.
search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat.
chit-chat.
I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today.
Thank
And
you,
remember
Professor
to
Weasley.
use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned.
Belajar
And
apa
we'll
ya?
see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Kalau kita bolos nih dihukum nggak sih?
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Kayaknya salah deh.
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Kayak masih disuruh perkenalan Hogwarts aja sih. Represent main quest, completing main quest. Will further the story, unlock the features, and grant XP. Oh, ini questnya ya? Oh ya, disuruh ini dapat Asio.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Go to some class. Oh, dikasih kompas. Keren sekolahnya, Cok. Pakai sihir.
Revelio.
Ada harta karun? Ada. Apa nih? Oh, tempatnya Lea. Ada miau. Ada miau, guys. Kucing oyen. Ini kucing apa sih enggak? Mana kelasnya? Di atas kan? Wush. Berapa lantai nih sekolahnya nih?
Revelio.
Oke, kita masuk kelasnya, guys. Kita belajar dulu ya, guys ya.
Here, behind you.
Not say onai.
There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello,
Dapat teman
I am
baru.
Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Professor Ronan.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
Baru boleh buka buku, Cok.
My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Gak ingat, Pak.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Suruh nerbangin buku kan? Akio. Why? Kayak gitu.
That is not bad.
Akio.
You are a swift learner.
Yalah, kita
I see a
pintar,
lot of
coy.
potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Nah, kelasnya gitu doang, anjir. Coba di sini sekolahnya kayak gitu. Oh, masih sekalinya. Kan udah habis.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree.
Suruh belajar outdoor.
So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Nah, apakah kita bisa? Lo ngapain?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, splendid! Stay focused. That's it!
Nice.
Very good!
Boleh lah, 50 sekali doang.
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Nah, lawan kita Miss Onai.
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Here we go. There we go.
Dia dapat 30.
Accio.
Woi, kelebihan woi. Wah.
Happens to the best of us.
Be sharp.
Wah, dia main aman, Cok.
That is how it's done.
Waduh, kalah kita manis. Aduh, sepertinya kita kalah.
Watch this.
Sini. Kita harus menyingkirkan bola-bola.
Accio.
Malah kita nambah, Cok.
Quite
Kocak.
impressive.
Bisa ngulang nggak? Bisa ngulang.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
First round kita kalah. Apa ini? Oh.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
Fokus.
This round settles it all.
Let us see this.
Dia main aman, Cok, 30.
Accio.
Oke. Bisa. 50, guys.
Excellent control there.
Be sharp.
Bola aku jangan dibuang ya. Nah, kamu stay di 30 aja, Cok.
There we go.
Kita di 50 semua. Let's go.
Nicely done.
Bisa lah.
Here we go.
30. 90 nih.
Yes.
Menang udah ini, menang, Cok.
Accio.
Nah. 150, guys. Jangan jatuh kamu ya.
Perfect score. Remarkable.
Let's go. Kita buktikan Hufflepuff yang terbaik.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Hufflepuff the best.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated
Dia
you.
ngeremehin kita,
Took
Cok.
me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Semangat, Bang. Oke, Bang. Thank you, Fanuel. Bang Fanuel.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at
Semangat
once.
terus.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year.
Wagadu?
My mother
dari
received an
Wagadu.
offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world
dari
at a new
Wakanda, kan?
school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
See you.
Of course. You
A
can,
word,
if you would.
If you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Wait. Quest complete.
Hello there. You're the new student,
Revelio.
aren't you?
Beda tekanan. Gak ada tekanan, Cok. Oh, di bawah.
And then the werewolves join the goblins in the uprising. Werewolves!
Gak ada tempat tele kah? Ini kalau dekat nggak bisa tele sih. Nggak salah.
In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752!
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, di bawah. Larinya aneh juga, Cok. Ini turun lagi kah? Oh, bisa lompat. Di bawah. Gila sih, sekolahnya GG, Cok. Oke, kita masuk ke next class.
Is that all you've got?
Bobarda.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso?
Levioso.
A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay, gas.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Wih, suruh nyerang kan? Kenapa harus kita duluan yang suruh mulai?
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember? Levioso. Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Angkat dulu baru hajar. Oke.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso.
This should be easy.
You're good.
How perceptive. What are you doing up there?
Stupid Tiger.
Good form.
I know.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner. Stupid one. Levioso.
Lively duel. All my students listen. Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Diremehin, Cok.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Heckard. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Udah dapat 3 kita.
All right. That's enough spectacle.
Revelio.
Class is dismissed.
Hey, kamu.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've had my share of one combat.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Disuruh masuk organisasi, anjir.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Oke, mana lagi nih? Quest terus ke udah dapat sih. Talk to Luke and Brattleby. Dapat collection. Kita ke Luke and Brattleby. Mana? Atas kah? Oh, di atas nih. 130 meter. Wih. Gila pemandangannya. Sekali guys. Apa nih? Oh, belum bisa.
Whee!
Siapa itu?
Revelio.
Oh, ada hantu.
Nah,
ada harta karun. Lumayan duit lagi. Ada potion. Boh.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Apa ini?
Revelio.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize.
Okay,
Interested?
Deal.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
Semoga kita tidak kalah.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Target lock. Oh, oke.
Leviosa. Lumos.
Expulso!
Protego. Stupefy.
You're better than that!
Gringo.
Lumos. Leviosa.
Leviosa.
Stupefy.
Mine's the one!
Gringo.
Leviosa.
on.
Expulso!
Which
Levioso!
Lumos.
Lumos mulu dah.
There goes my way now.
Levioso. Gila.
Sendo!
Potato!
Mati dia guys. Sebelum kita hampir kalah
I
ya.
could never duel like that. Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Terus questnya mana lagi nih? Main quest dah selesai. Oh, level 2. Gas kan? Bisa dibuka. Di bawah.
Revelio.
Oops! Did Peeves make...
Ada otak apa di sini? Di sebelah. Wah, ini nggak bisa dibuka, cowok. Gila, sekolahnya besar betul. Oh, itu para orang tua, cok. Kita ke Profesor Weasley. Gas. Ada fosil. Keluar kayak ini. Keluar kayaknya. Woi. Keren, cok.
Revelio.
Gas. Oh ya, ada
What
goblin.
about the room, Professor?
Siapa?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler.
Lumos.
Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm ready to go.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes.
Oh, dia nge-stock.
Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I've noticed you spending time with Nati Saha.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Butterbeer.
Revelio.
Ada miau, ada miau. Miau. Hujan kah? Professor Ronan.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Nih, itu apa tuh?
Revelio.
Ini apa nih? Terus
Accio. Levioso.
oh. Kemana nih? Di atas kah? Collect the flying pack near the broken stats. Cara collectnya gimana, Cok?
Revelio. Levioso.
Oh. Gimana caranya kita ngambilnya?
Accio. Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Levioso. Accio.
Woi, mana dia, Cok?
Might some kind of...
Brilliant.
Balik lagi kah? Udah, Profesor.
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your
Marvelous.
way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Gaskan. Kita belajar Reparo.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water.
Kita disuruh
It
baikin tato.
allegedly symbolized heartbreak.
Ini kan.
Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Go. Udah jago kita, guys. Apa kita sudah setara dan Dumbledore? Mana nih? Quest. Main quest lah. Di bawah kah? Ada hantu.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Oh, Sebastian.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge.
My new charge.
I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Suruh kemana nih? Ini jadi akrab sama Sebastian. Woi. Mantap, Cok. Pemandangannya.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
Suruh kemana nih?
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
Larinya lucu anjir.
Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam
Hey,
Scribner,
bukannya
the
bagus beda
librarian, was on the
level.
hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Dapat lacewing flies. Lacewing flies. Keren guys pemandangannya, Cok.
Merlin's
Gigi
beard
graphic.
from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named.
Beda level.
To the left
dan
is
yang
the
jubahnya
Forbidden
bagus.
Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Jauh juga nih.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I?
Nggak bisa langsung teleport
You
tuh.
still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself first.
Revelio.
Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful. Mr. Moon. He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is.
Oh, yes,
or rather,
Slytherin.
she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Ayo, ada sapu guys. Kapan kita punya
Honestly,
sapu, Bang?
if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Jauh kali. Ada miau. Ada miau lagi, guys.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get. A wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany
Dittany
seeds,
seeds.
some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Open map. Ini kan?
Revelio.
Malin. Ini kita maling harta karun dulu, guys. Apa ini?
Revelio.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Tuh dapat Max.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in with. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today?
No, untung harganya 0.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Udah, itu doang. Woi, apa diserang, Cok?
Revelio.
Visit Ollivander. Oke. Apakah yang bisa di
Revelio.
Di bawah. Mana itu, Cok? Oh, kita belum dapat skillnya, Cok. Apa itu? Nggak bisa diambil.
Levioso.
Nggak bisa diambil, kocak. Mana jalannya, Cok?
Revelio.
House elves are wizardkind's best friend.
Tempat Ollivander. Let's go. Misi. Ada orang.
I'll be right with. Ah, it's you.
Gerbold Ollivander.
Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for
a new wand. Yes, it's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new
kita
fifth-year
disuruh cari
student,
wand.
are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches.
Wand baru.
You might do. Here, give this one a try.
Wih.
Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you.
Tuh, beda sendiri warnanya tuh.
Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13.75 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
Wih, mantap, Cok.
Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are.
Nah, itu sendiri tuh.
Yes. I think you might be the one. Here. Take it. How intriguing.
Suruh pilih ya. Putih nggak sih?
Curious indeed.
Putih lah, gas. Tapi putih yang ini ya.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
Ini aja sih. Sepertinya bagus.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
Akasia. Kayunya tipe apa ya?
How intriguing.
Apa nih?
Curious indeed.
Very flexible.
How intriguing.
Phoenix kah?
Phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare.
Gas.
And a core with a strong sense of initiative. What do you think?
Wah, mantap, Cok.
extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Thank you, sir.
Revelio.
Is it Tom and Scroll? Tom and Scroll?
An inquiring mind.
Revelio.
Bisa masuk ya? Nggak bisa. Sesuatu itu. Oh, ada tangga.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio.
Kita bisa masuk kah? Oh, nggak dimarahin.
Levioso.
Nggak bisa dibuka itu. Gimana ya cara buka itu ya? Permisi.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student.
Matilda's student.
I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look.
Spellcraft seru belajar.
Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Magic zip. Mana itu? Ini kah? Cok magic nip. Oh itu. Jauh juga, bro. Lari dah.
Revelio.
Bisa diambil nih duit sini.
Apa lu ngapain?
Ada sih itu jauh tuh. Ke bawah. Gak bisa.
Accio. Lumos. Reparo.
Mana ya cara bukanya itu ya?
Levioso. Accio.
Udah level 4 aja nih.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, Merlin's bait. Well, bravo. Not everyone. Name's Timothy Teasdale. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat.
I suppose not.
But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds? Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Udah disuruh beli itu doang.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Aduh, jauh kali itu Sebastiannya. Ada tempat tele kah? Bro. Wah, belum kebuka anjir. Kalah-kalahin lagi.
Revelio.
Oh, did you want...
Oh, ada miau lagi guys. Woi, kucing belang. Belangnya 3. Miau.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Udah selesai.
Excellent.
Selesai.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now.
Ogre.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Dots. Let's go. Fokus dulu guys. Oke.
Levioso. Lumos. Protego. Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually. Lumos. Levioso. Reparo. Levioso. Protego. What was that? A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done!
Sendo!
Kabur.
Levioso.
That's right, you lumbering lout. He's faltering. Few more hits to do the job.
Nah, mati, Cok. Astaga. Let's go. Hampir saja mati ya guys ya.
Goodness! A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Kita oh, suruh repair kah?
Repairer. Hello there. A moment if you would.
I'll go and see what you want. Kita jadi tukang, guys.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Repairer.
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Sudah semua, Pak.
Hello,
Sudah semua
sir.
diperbaiki,
I don't
Pak.
believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Oi.
Thank you, Mr. Hill.
Thank you,
That's very
sir.
generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Ada yang lain nggak, Pak? Gratis, Pak. Ini doang ya dikasih. Mahal kali, Cok. Offense person 6. Ini enggak sih? Duit kita langsung habis.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a...
I'd say that I agree with...
Perfect. The three...
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be...
Revelio.
You're most welcome to peruse my shop.
Lumos. Levioso. Accio.
Nggak bisa dibuka ya?
Revelio.
Coba kita cek dulu. Mana bajunya, Cok? Kita dikasih sarung tangan. Ah, jelek. Let's go. Bah. Apa sih bedanya ini? Sama, Cok. Nggak ada bedanya.
Assuming it isn't utter beggar, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Revelio.
Tambah GG karakter kita, cuy. Woi, siapa itu?
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go. Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the three broomsticks.
Sembunyi. Tadi cari, Cok.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me.
Butterbeers.
Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me.
Woi.
I said, my friend is busy.
Banyak
One
kawan.
would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
Sepertinya kita harus balik.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Revelio.
I'm certainly glad Serona was there. Told you she was one of the good...
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor... Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Suruh kemana nih? You must return to the command for the next. Command room di mana, Cok? Aku lupa kamar di mana. Oh, let's go. Gila, kita langsung travel show. Ini udah pagi kan?
Revelio.
Oke.
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
Oke, kayaknya sampai di sini dulu, guys. Live stream kali ini, nanti kita lanjut lagi ya, guys ya. Hogwarts Legacy. Rame game ini, guys. Thank you semua yang udah nonton. See you di next live stream lagi, guys. Dadah.